today is going to be the first day that I ever attempt a wild camp. Here's the plan of action. I'm going to park the van up in the most discreet place so that it blends completely in with nature. That'll do. I'm going to grab my camping gear and head up over the sand dunes until I find a nice quiet spot overlooking the sea where I won't be bothered by anyone. And from there I'm going to try and make it through the entire night. Now I'd really like to sort of find somewhere that's got a nice view of the beach because I'd quite like to get the sunset tonight. But I think the only way to do it is to probably get up a little bit higher just to see if I can choose my spot from up there. So, you know, somewhere like that would be pretty perfect because it's quite sheltered from the wind. But I want to be sort of around here where there's going to be a nice little sunset view. Okay, maybe this is a good spot. I mean, what do we reckon to this place? It is fairly close to the footpath here. And I don't really want people like coming down in the night and messing with me, but pretty cool view. I could pitch the tent probably. I could go here, but it doesn't seem like the flattest ground, but oh well, we'll see. Now they say that your first priority should be to get your shelter sorted first. I say it's beer time. Fizzy little bugger. Here's a quick look at everything that was in the backpack. So I've got, it's a two-man tent, but it's technically a one-man because apparently they're really small. I've got an inflatable airbed, just an old sleeping bag I've had for years. Got a microfiber towel just for if I go in the sea, I guess. Bought a little micro pillow from Halford, so it'd be interesting to see how that goes. And then it's just literally just cooking stuff, a couple of torches, little stool, and I've actually got a lighter for the first time ever. But now I suppose I'd best put the tent up. Ta-da! See, there's not really any point in pegging any of this down because it's in sand, which means that it's not going to hold very well. We might end up blowing away in the night. I just need to get some weight in there. Right, now, this apparently is a self-inflating airbed. So, let's give this a go. So apparently you just roll it out and then just open up the valve. Is that as big as it goes? All right. So, out of all this stuff, oh that's bright, where's my sunglasses? So out of all this stuff, the airbed is fairly comfortable. The tent seems to be all right, but we'll see if it can withstand the test of the evening. The only thing I haven't tried is this pillow from Halford's. It costs like £3.50. It's supposed to be a micro pillow. Are they having a laugh? Have I just been ripped off by Halford's? I mean, £3.50. Look at it. I've got a massive head. How is it going to fit on that? Where's the picture? So this is what the pillow was supposed to look like. Look at the size of that. They are having a laugh, aren't they? I honestly don't know how much sleep I'm going to get up here tonight. I'm starting to get hungry. I might start cooking dinner in a minute, but it's still really sunny and it's really warm out here. So I might wait for the sun to go down just a little bit before I start cooking. What I would like to do is just have a little, I'm gonna go for a little wander and just see how visible this tent is from over on the dunes there. Oh yeah, look. You can hardly see it. Yeah, it's pretty visible, but what I would say is that if you were walking your dog and you saw a tent pitched up like somewhere like that, would you go over and say anything to the guy or whoever it might be that's inside? Or would you stay well away from them just in case they were like a bit mental or something? It's starting to get a little bit cloudy, so I might start cooking. I've got nothing interesting for tea. It's literally an Irish stew from Marks and Spencer's. I chose this because it's got meat, potatoes and veg in it, so I just didn't want to be carrying loads of stuff out here. Ugh. There's just nothing like it, is there? Just being out here on my own, having a little chill out, waiting for my Irish stew to cook away. Hey, moment of truth. It's quite nice actually. That was actually really nice. Still hungry though. Onto the comfy mattress. Nat. Hey, should be tied back. Why aren't you tied back? Eh? Eh? So one thing I would say is that this area is kind of like prone to have like lots of like mines around. I've done a bit of research and just sort of found out that there isn't really any sort of abandoned mines in this area. It's one of these things where you never know, do you? And the last thing I want to do is just collapse through a mine shaft in the middle of the night. I think for future wild camps, like this sort of area isn't necessarily the best. However, there is a holiday park just down the road, and that's on the dunes pretty much. So me and my little tent aren't that heavy. Well, I mean, we might be after that lamb stew, but you get the idea. So obviously probably one of the most important things to bring with you on one of these little adventures is a rubbish bag. We don't want to leave anything behind. Okay, so it's now roughly about 8 o'clock at night, and the first people that I've seen, I mean, they're just dog walkers, so there's nothing really to worry about. I just don't want anyone saying, oh, did you know there's a guy camping up on the dunes? And then all of a sudden, you know, someone comes in the middle of the night and goes, excuse me mate, you can't camp there, sling you up. So I was literally just sat here watching the sun go down, and then I was like, what the hell is that? And it's someone's flying a kite. It just scared the hell out of me. I was just like, what? It just literally, I'm looking out at the sun, and it literally just went across my line of sight like that. So funny. All right, back to the sunset. There really is something nice about watching the sunset. I've always been like a big sort of believer that I'd much rather see a sunrise because it's like the start of a new day as opposed to the end of a day. But I'm too much of a lazy bones. I can't get out of bed early enough normally to see a sunrise. Doesn't look like it from behind me, but the sun very, very close to going down now. One of the things I love about making these videos for my YouTube channel is that it makes me do things like this. Like, I mean, I was always a very outdoorsy kind of guy before I started making YouTube videos, but since I have, like, there's no way I probably would have gone wild camping if it wasn't for, you know, just wanting to try new things. And we all have a journey in life, and I'm just glad that even if nobody watches this video, I'm still gonna have the memory online of this night. Look at this. And do you know what? Just as the sun starts to go down, it starts raining. Okay, here it goes. The sun's going down. Alright, it's gone. That's it, it's gone. I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. Okay, I am officially in the tent. It was cold outside, but in the tent, it's actually pretty warm. So, yeah, I guess I'll see you in the morning for breakfast. I don't eat breakfast. It normally consists of, like, coffee, and that's it. Good night. Everybody, this airbed is the worst thing I've ever slept on. I guess when you get to like your sort of late 30s, you kind of need a comfy mattress. I might as well have been sleeping on a piece of wood. But hey, no point griping about it. Might as well get up and make a coffee. It is really important to sort of leave your campground how you found it. Don't leave a trace that you were even here. The last thing to pick up is my rubbish bag. There we go. And then as you can see, there's no way of knowing. I mean, there are a few sort of trampled down weeds, but you know, they'll right themselves. Here's campground. It's been fun. Now I've got to find my way out of here. Yonder. All looks the same. Yay, the van's still there. So all in all, I'd say that was a fairly successful first camp. The only thing I would probably change is that mattress because I didn't sleep that well. But that's not because of the environment, it was literally just because it was too hard. If you're new here and you've made it this far, consider subscribing. I get out every week and make videos just outside, whether it's in the sea or whether it's camping or anything. So subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next week for the next video. Cheers!